Hey, how's everybody doing? My name's Coupe and I'm back, and welcome to the third episode of Rust's Survival Guide. Archers, ready your weapon. In this episode, we are covering the hunting bow. The hunting bow is a single fire weapon that fires arrows. It can only fire one arrow at a time, with a base damage of 75 and a recoil of 0, a rate of fire of 20 rounds per minute, and has an aim down sight of 2.38 seconds, and a reload time of 2.13 seconds. To craft the bow, it will require 35 wood and 5 cloth. You will also have to craft your own ammunition, for the arrows cannot be found in any crates. Each set of 4 arrows will require 1 stone and 4 wood. The hunting bow will take 20 seconds to craft and does not take a research kit or require a workbench. However, crafting near a workbench will shorten your crafting time. The hunting bow has no range stats to be found and is difficult to be precise from in-game. However, the range of the hunting bow seems to be the same range as the bolt-action rifle, which is 250 meters. The hunting bow is a viable option for any type of combat, for it has the highest damage output for any weapon or any melee tool in-game, excluding the shotguns, which have a very limited range. It can be very difficult to aim, for there are no iron sights and you do not aim directly down the arrow. But if you are able to get used to it, you will be a force to be reckoned with. Because of the high damage from fleeing rabbits to charging bears, stand little chance of survival. The rabbit and chicken both take 1 arrow, while the pig, deer, and wolf will take 2. The bear takes 4, while the infected wolf takes 2, and the infected bear only takes 3. The hunting bow is the only weapon in the game that does not have a headshot multiplier, so whether you shoot them in the head, torso, or limbs will do the same damage. When faced against a naked enemy, each arrow will deal 75 damage and it will take 2 to kill. While up against a full cloth enemy, each arrow deals 63 damage and it will also take 2 to kill. With a full radiation suited foe, each arrow will deal 67 damage and it will still take only 2 to kill. Even against someone in full leather, it will take 2 hits, with each arrow dealing 56 damage. With only 1 additional shot, a full Kevlar enemy, it will take 3 shots, with each arrow dealing 43 damage. However, not the best way to destroy in-game objects, for some may take many arrows, it can still be done. The small stash takes 2, while the sleeping bag, campfire, bed, wood storage box, and furnace will all take 7 arrows. With the barricade, workbench, repair bench, and large storage box will all take 14 arrows. The hunting bow is the only weapon in the game that can destroy any object that a melee tool can. Although some objects can take many arrows, it can still be a useful tactic to destroy from a long distance. The wooden stairs and metal stairs will both take 18 arrows. With either of the spiked walls, you will only receive damage if you are within 5 meters, so your best strategy is to keep your distance. A small spiked wall will take 20 arrows, while the wooden door, wooden ramp, and metal ramp will all take 67 arrows. The large spiked wall and wooden gate will take 80 arrows, however, the wooden gateway takes 0 damage, with the wood shelter taking a ridiculous 134 arrows. So unless you are carrying lots of stones and wood, I would recommend an alternative option. The hunting bow is a useful weapon for any experienced or unexperienced player. With its high damage and low crafting costs, and that any player is able to craft one, makes it a weapon to watch out for. The fact that the bow can destroy all objects except for structures that require foundations, making it a good option to destroy something from a range. Come back for the next episode where I'll be covering the pipe shotgun. I hope you enjoyed. This is Coupe saying rate, comment, subscribe. Dooch doosh gadoosh. Grab your 6 shooters. In this episode, we're going to be covering the revolver.